Welcome to CCN TV News, your premier source for local and international news. From the streets of Kingston to the capitals of the world, we are ready to cover you stories that shape our world. Stay tuned for breaking news. Some call him reckless. Others say he's fearless. From Jamaica's street to Haiti's chaos, Afghanistan war zones to Ukraine's frontlines, Christmas list dares to go where others won't. But who is he really? And what's the truth behind a man risking it all for views? Today, we expose the story the headlines won't tell. In this video, you'll discover his origin story, his controversies, his dangerous missions, and the human side you've probably missed. Stay with me, because what we uncovered about his global rise will shock you. Is he a hero or a hype? Let's find out. Real name, Christopher Hughes, a Canadian vlogger better known as Christmas List. He built his channel on a simple but dangerous formula. Walk into the world's no-go zones, show what others won't, and let the camera roll. With over 570,000 subscribers, Chris has filmed everywhere. From Kingston, Jamaica to Port-au-Prince, from Afghanistan villages to Ukraine's warfront. His latest uploads shows a softer side too, like first day back in Kingston with my son. His formula is risky, but irresistible. Point the camera where the news won't. Listen to locals and keep it raw. No fancy edits, no sugarcoating, just unfiltered access. Controversy follows Chris everywhere. In 2024, while filming in Trinidad and Tobago, he was detained under the Sedition Act after videos showed alleged gang members. Some said he was glamorizing crime. Others argued he was documenting reality. To some, Chris is an exploitative outsider. To others, he's a rare lens into worlds ignored by mainstream media. Love him or hate him, one fact is undeniable. Millions keep watching. In Jamaica, Chris' videos capture the raw edges. Walking Trench Town, braving Denim Town, even sharing food with the homeless. But beyond the grit, there are moments of tenderness, like laughing with vendors or eating curry crab by the roadside. And recently, his shift to family content, bringing his son into the frame. Chris follows a pattern. Go where the danger lives, record without filters, and humanize the chaos. Whether in Haiti's collapsing streets, Afghanistan's uncertain terrain, or Ukraine's live conflict, he pulls viewers into stories the nightly news won't risk. But it's not all guns and danger. Chris also dips into culture. Like his Sit Down with the Snow, the artist behind Informer. These moments mix global pop with frontline grit, keeping his channel unpredictable and wide-reaching. Is Chris a journalist, a documentarian, or an entertainer? Maybe he's all three. Journalism asks questions, documentaries stay present, entertainment keeps you hooked. Chris blends them, and that's why he thrives on YouTube. Risk fuels his views. Access builds his credibility. Backlash fuels headlines. But the reward, global reach, and a platform for voices most of us would never hear. It's the paradox. Danger funds empathy. Look closer, and you'll see. A smile with a street vendor. A moment of respect to an elder. A shared soup with the hungry. These aren't just shots for YouTube. They're glimpses of a man chasing connection as much as content. Mainstream media parachutes in for headlines. Chris embeds himself in the streets. He streams hours uncut. Whether you call it reckless or revolutionary, he's rewriting what frontline storytelling looks like. Chris knows the YouTube grind. He leans heavy on super chats, merch, and memberships. reminding fans that without funding, there's no front line. To some, that's exploiting chaos. To others, it's just the price of access. From Jamaica to Trinidad, from Canada to Ukraine, Chris sparks division. Some call him brave, others call him a go-getter. And beneath it all lies one burning question. Who has the right to tell these stories? Through the danger, Chris sometimes reveals himself, his family, his struggles, his doubts. That vulnerability keeps his fans loyal, because beneath the boldness is a man trying to balance risk, truth, and survival. Looking ahead, Chris shows no sign of slowing down. More live streams, more raw content, and more dives into places where few dare to go. Whether it's Kingston, Kiev, or Kabul, the camera will be rolling. What we can learn from him: one controversy creates curiosity. Two authentic voices keep people locked in. Three, consistency beats polish. Love him or hate him, Chris has cracked the YouTube code. Raw, risky, real. So, is Christmas List a villain, a hero, or something else entirely? Maybe he's the YouTuber we argue with but still watch, because he goes where comfort ends. And if he can match his fearlessness with respect, he does it all together the same. Then maybe the stories he tells can push us beyond fear to something bigger. If you made it this far, drop a comment, hero or hype, and tell me, what part of the world do you think deserves a camera next? Chris, if you're watching, link up. Let's go to Negril. Let's keep the stories raw, but let's keep them real.